Hello there, I am Jason L. Witter, the writer and illustrator of The Tiniest Vampire. There we go. And other silly things. And today we're going to try to draw this little guy, a variation of this guy. So I'm going to slide this on over here, get this set up. There's my little sketch pad there. So, alright, when we draw the Tiniest Vampire, again, that little fella right there. Alright, I usually like to start with just kind of doing any kind of circle will do. And one thing to keep in mind with art is everybody's going to look different, right? And that's what makes art art. It's all our own interpretation. So there's a little head for Tiniest Vampire. And we'll put a couple of circles for eyes. I usually do like a little bit of rounding on the circles, give them a nice dark layer there. And put a couple of pupils in there. And I usually like to make one eye bigger than the other. Just gives a nice little variation. Then we'll do just a smile there. Nice little smile, couple little dimple guys on the cheeks there, give them a little bit of character. A couple little triangles for teeth. There we go. Little line down there, give them a little bit of a chin dimple. And why don't we put a couple little eyebrows up there on top there. All right, so there's our face for Tiniest Vampire. And we need a little bit of triangle of hair, just a nice triangle of hair there. There we go, kind of color that in. And then we'll kind of make the little cowl of his cape there. You can do that any way you like. Kind of just give him a little bit of a, a cape thing there. And then I always like to do hands on hips for my guys. So there we go. Just a little bit of an action pose there. And then some little legs, a couple little feet. There we go. And he looks like he's kind of floating there, so we'll put a couple of lines there, make it look like he's floating. And then he needs a great big cape, right? So we're going to do a great big cape coming down there. There we go. There's a nice cape for our Tiniest Vampire. And I usually put a little bit of lines on the sides there, kind of emphasize stuff. There we go. There we go. And then I usually put in, a little bit of maybe just a shirt with some buttons on there. A couple little lines for emphasis on the sides. Then you can do a little bit of dot shading if you like, a little bit of stippling, a little bit of the dots there. A little bit of stippling just to give it a little bit of texture. Maybe a little bit on the face there, give a little texture, a little bit under the eyes. We're just adding some texture to the picture, just so it's got a little bit of texture to it. All right. And there you have it, friends. We could add a little color there if we want to. Differentiate things a little bit. And there we have a quick sketch of the Tiniest Vampire. We always got to add a little signature, right? So we know who did it. And the one thing to keep in mind, now does that look exactly like this guy? No, it doesn't. It's a little variation of that guy. And that's the thing. Everybody's art is different, and that's what makes art awesome, is that it's all going to look different. It's all going to be our own interpretation, and that's what makes it super cool. Because if everything looked the same, how boring would that be? So, there you have it, folks. Tiniest Vampire. And you guys can give it your own shot. Awesome. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and turn this off, and we'll see you next time.